Hey guys, Brett here, connecting from UbiCentral, and today I have a very interesting video. So, the other week I had the opportunity to play Watch Dogs Legion, and I came across some files that were left behind by Defalt. Now, before we move on any further, let me quickly recap what happened to Defalt, and if you want a video going into more detail, I actually made one a couple years ago, and it's obviously still accurate. So, Defalt in Watch Dogs 1 had a very minor role, but he did have a mission dedicated to him. In that mission, you had the option of killing him, or you could escape depending on the situation. No matter what happened though, you later find out in the DLC Bad Blood that it was just a copycat and not the real person. In Bad Blood, which is focused around Defalt, you confront him again, but this time as T-Bone. Towards the end of the DLC, Defalt attempts to kill you using lethal gas, but you redirect it back into his room and he ends up dying. It's pretty safe to assume this was the actual Defalt and not a copycat, but you never know. In Watch Dogs 2, his legacy lived on through the mission Rodentia Academy, where people dressed up as him, and his logo could be found in several different places. So even if JB Markowicz, aka Defalt, may be dead, the character Defalt lives on through other people. With that being said though, let's look at what I found in Watch Dogs Legion. The first file I came across reads "Have a nice day" with a middle finger. But now here's where things get very interesting. The second file reads "Reports of my death have been etc etc. RIP JBM, which are his initials, and death 2014 with a question mark. So this is clearly referencing Defalt, and it sounds like it's him writing this, not a copycat. The third file continues with saying the mind is controllable, and so are you, 2 + 2 = 5. And the last file left behind reads "Cheerio, isn't that what you Brits say? Been watching you DSL script kiddies for a while, so I left a trail in Albion servers. I don't plan on sticking around long, but you got a little something anyway. Hope you like the party, no one's dancing though. Thank your bagman for scrambling the feed, but really, no need. Lols. Took you long enough to find this." Then attached is a file of individuals that threaten the peace of the city. And that's where things end, at least from what I found in this demo. By the sound of that last file, we definitely encounter Defalt in some capacity because he literally says, "Hope you liked the party," and thanked us for scrambling a feed. But again, I do want to make this clear, even though this sounds like Defalt, it still could be a copycat. Regardless though, Defalt will be in Legion in some capacity. When the game releases, I'll be sure to look into this more because I know it just doesn't end with these bunker files. There has to be more. Hopefully at the very least we can wear his mask because, it's perfect for Watch Dogs Legion. If you want to learn more about Defalt though, I'll leave a link in the description where I recap his entire story. It's definitely worth watching, especially if you want to catch up on the lore. As always though, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.